Yeah, humble family, but the progression is there. That's what I want to say. The progression is there, man. The progression is there. We just have to seek it, find it, and believe that we're making progress. Every workout we do is progress. Every walk we do is progress. Every book that we read, every page that we read, every journal entry that we write, every prayer that we say is progression. Every action you take can be progression as long as it's going towards your journey, as long as it's going towards your goals, your principles, your morals. Then it's always going to be progression. I don't care how small it is. What they do, humble family, how y'all feeling, man? Pray you all are well, blessed, and safe, taking care of yourselves, spreading and putting love and positivity in the air. Another week is about to end, humble family. Another week is about to end. I pray and I hope that y'all been doing something this week, man. That y'all can take some key moments from this week and apply it, to your life, to the fact that that you feel accomplished. That's what I'm trying to say. I pray that you can take some key moments that happened this week and look at it as an accomplishment. Um, for real, man, because we can't keep letting the days and the weeks and the months go past, humble family. We can't continue to allow that. We can't continue to allow that. We have to be strong in everything that we do from here on out. 2025 will be over before you know it. We don't have that much time left in this year. We're already halfway through the year, more than halfway through the year. Humble family is very, 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 very important that we're showing up, that we're putting in effort each and every day. Okay, humble family, it's not a game out here. It's not a game, but the progression is there. To the ones that have been working, to the ones that have been putting in that grind, to the ones that have been putting in that faith, to the ones that have been showing up for themselves, the progression is there. The progress is there. If you can't see it right now, keep working. But I'm telling you, the progression is there. You haven't been working this hard for nothing. Give yourself a pat on the back. Give yourself some grace. You haven't been working this hard for nothing. It might don't show, or you might don't mentally feel it, and that's okay right now, because the mind state that you're in right now, you're trying to overcome a lot of the negative ways that we've been living in. Always looking at the bad side of something, always looking at the negative of something instead of looking at the positive. So if you've been putting in work, effort, and you don't see any results right now, you got to keep pushing. You got to keep grinding, because remember, also we're trying to also change our mindset with it. We're not just I got distracted on my phone, but we're not just out here just working for nothing. Let's believe that the progression is there, that something is happening, something is there, and it's happening for you. So just keep working, keep believing, and keep the faith strong, humble family. The progression is there. All right, and when you actually take the time and start to notice that progression, when you actually take the time and start to see the progress daily, you'll be so happy with yourself. I'm telling y'all, humble family, this work that I've been putting in lately, man. I can just look back at my videos, or I just look back at what I have been doing for these past 2 weeks, and I can honestly say, man, like I'm really, really proud of myself, and I see the progression. I feel the progression when I wake up in the mornings and stuff like that. Yeah, I still, like, I don't wake up tired, but like I still be waking up late. I still be oversleeping because I kind of be need to be for work on time. But I notice that when I wake up, I'm not extremely tired. I get up, I have energy. I'm not slothful. I'm not just doing stuff, and that's how I know that the progression has been there. Every day I'm waking up, I'm making sure I say my prayer. I'm making sure I'm talking to God. That's progression. That's progression, humble family, because there was one point in time where I wasn't doing that. Even when I was kept telling myself I need to do this, I need to do this, I was inconsistent with it. But I kept going, and I kept believing, and I kept doing it. No matter if I forgot, or if I noticed that I forgot, I would say it right then and there. And I would keep on doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it. Perfect or not, inconsistent or not, I would just always remind myself to keep doing it. And now it's to the point where I don't have to remind myself to do it anymore. because I just wake up and that's just the first things I say. Thank you, God. Dear Heavenly Father, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Y'all know the rest. That's my first words when I wake up in the morning. Sometimes I make a mistake, I grab my phone and stuff like that, but now it's to the point where I grab my phone and I notice, I'm like, hold on now, hold on, I ain't talking to God yet. The progression is there, humble family. You gotta see it. You gotta see it. You haven't been doing this hard of work for nothing. If you feel like you've been inconsistent, it might be somewhat true, but I bet you if you really, really look deep down inside, you will see some progression. But you just choose not to see it because you just figure that you need to be where you're at right then and there. No. How many times do we have to go over this? It takes work. It takes work. It takes work. You will get there though. That's the thing. You just got to keep believing that you will get there because you will. But you got to keep putting in the work. You got to keep putting in the work. Even if you find yourself being inconsistent, you have to still put in that work, humble family. That don't mean give up. That don't mean try again next week. That don't mean try again tomorrow. That means do it right then and there. If you forgot to say your prayers this morning, did you say it? Did you just say it? Did you just thank God? Did you just no? You too busy complaining about how you missed doing it that morning. Come on, humble family, man. For real, man. Let's turn our eyes to something positive. Stop looking at the negative all the time. Turn to the positive. And when you turn your eye to the positive, you're going to start to see the progression that you've been making. Damn, you know what? I have been doing this lately. Damn, you know what? I have been on the road with this. You just haven't been paying attention. And it's okay. It's okay, humble family. But the important thing to know now is that you have to be aware of those things in order to keep going, That's your motivation right there. When you see the progression in yourself, that's what's going to motivate you right now, right there, to keep going and going and going. Let's get it, humble family. I'm so proud of us right now. I'm so proud of us, man, because I know I ain't the only one been putting in the work. I know I ain't the only one, man. Y'all been putting in that work, bro. Y'all been putting in that work. I know y'all have, man. I know you have. And if you really, really, really feel like you haven't, gotta get to work. You gotta get to work. Stop making excuses for yourself. Stop holding yourself back. Okay, that's what you're doing. Nobody else is holding you back. You have your own life. You have your own journey that God has given you as an assignment. You have to figure it out. If you feel like people is holding you back, it is your choice to detach yourself from that, to try to get away from that, to try to distance yourself. You feel like your parents is controlling and they got their head over you, and you living with them and stuff like that. I get it. Sometimes it feels like it's no way out, but you still have the choice to try to distance yourself as much as you can. As much as you can, you have to distance yourself from these distractions, humble family. We gotta get to work. All right, it's time to stop playing. It's been time to stop playing games, but let's just stop playing games. Let's nip it in the bud right now, right this second, and just say, I'm going to stop making excuses for myself. I'm going to stop holding myself back. Just say that. Say that right now and really mean it. Look in the mirror if you had to. I want to nip this in the bud right now. I want to stop making excuses for myself. I'm going to stop holding myself back, and I'm going to use all the resources that God has given me to get things done. To get things done, humble family. Use the resources that you have now to get things done. Then when you're making that progression, the things that you've been wanting will come. The things that you've been wanting will come. It will come. It will come. But you need to work right now with what you got. Don't wait for a certain thing. Don't wait for a certain time. Act now, man. Yeah, humble family, but the progression is there. That's what I want to say. The progression is there, man. The progression is there. We just have to seek it, find it, and believe that we're making progress. Every workout we do is progress. Every walk we do is progress. Every book that we read, every page that we read, every journal entry that we write, every prayer that we say is progression. Every action you take can be progression as long as it's going towards your journey, as long as it's going towards your goals, your principles, your morals. then there's always going to be progression. I don't care how small it is. I do 100 push-ups a day, but today, man, life or the day really kicked my ass and I only did 25. That's progression. That is progression, because you didn't just give up. You just didn't give up on yourself because you had a bad day. You still put in the effort to do 25. You still put in the effort to do 25. When you start to think like that, you like, shit, I could probably do another 25 more. Or I could do another 20. And even if you can't, it's still progression. That's what I want to say. Every action, every step we take is progression. Just like every step, every action we take into the negative, that's pulling us back. That's pulling us back. This white line right here, that's the goal, right? We right here. We might be right here. We almost at that goal. But we taking steps and it's pulling us back. It's pulling us back. And vice versa, man, when we making progress, man, even if it's small, one day we might be right here and we right here to our goal. And then the next day we ain't feeling it. We might just take baby steps there. But that's where a lot of us quit at, because we be like, we're putting in so much work now. I mean, I know I've been going less hard these last couple of days, but shouldn't I still? No, just keep working. You got to keep working, keep going. Nothing you doing doesn't matter. Everything you do matters. Positive or negative, everything you do matters, my friend. All right, so let's start playing. Let's get to work. I love y'all. I'll see y'all next video. Y'all take it easy. Stay blessed. Stay prayed up. And I'm going to holler at y'all next video.